Hello, hello, welcome. It is me, Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Today I'm going to do the horoscopes and I'm going to talk about the sun entering Scorpio, how that's going to affect you. I'm also going to hit some transits that will be affecting your zodiac sign. I do recommend, if you are looking for your horoscopes, if you are checking your sign, to check your sun, moon, and rising. We have a new moon in Scorpio happening next month. Well, that's actually next month. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're just doing this week. We're really focusing on the sun moving into Scorpio, but do check your moon sign. It is important because it talks about your emotions. Your sun sign talks about what you are physically achieving, and your rising is going to be more accurate to you. So I would check all three. Also, you'll get a collective reading because I am going to pull some tarot here, and the tarot deck that I'm using is the Pastel Journey Tarot, and I have Oracle deck. If you hear any noise, that's my son in the background. I have an Oracle deck here. What is this Oracle deck called? Star Seeds. Star Seed Oracle. I might be using this one or I might be using another one. It all depends what the flow is. Okay. So we are going to start with the horoscopes. But before we start anything, I want you to like, comment, and subscribe. Do your due diligence as a YouTube watcher, please. Yeah, that helps me out. If you enjoy astrology, if you get something out of this, this is free. And the only thing that you need to do to pay is 2 thumbs up. Comment, please. That also helps. You can just put a heart emoji if this resonates or if you enjoy this content. Yeah, also, if you want some free stuff, I have some free stuff down in the link below. I have a free reading for you, and I have, if you are into tarot, you want to learn tarot, I have a free tool to learn tarot. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's get started with the horoscopes, and we are going to start with Aries. Okay, first of all, let me bring it up. That would be great, wouldn't it? Here is the chart. We're going to start off with Aries. First of all, I want to talk about Scorpio season. I did touch on it in yesterday's video, and if you want that, then actually, let me take this off before. If you want that, then go ahead and check that out. But I just want to quickly talk about Scorpio season. Scorpio season is all about transformation, rebirth. It's very intense, okay, and it's very emotional, okay. It is focusing on the truth and being honest, and there's healing. It deals with some power struggles, especially with finances or just power as a whole. It's also about dressing your fears. It doesn't want to do with anything surface level, okay? So it could represent death, but it's not death in the way of it could be representing someone dying, but also it's involving a rebirth of some sort. I have some eighth house. I have an eighth house placement, and it is squaring my Pluto. And when it does that, every time someone is born, every time I gave birth, I've experienced a death. So there is a rebirth in that way, and it's never failed. It's happened every single time. So that just gives you the experience of how strong Scorpio is. Scorpio to me is really strong. I know Pisces is the last water sign, but Scorpio is just so deep. Okay. Pisces is so deep that it's like, I kind of don't understand what's going on there, but Scorpio, you will understand. So there is that, but it represents rebirth, not necessarily like an ending of something, more of a transformation, getting rid of old, bringing in the new, cleaning out that dirty closet, pulling out the skeletons, figuring out what's the mystery of things, the secrets. People may be more secretive during Scorpio season, or the truth will be revealed. It will be something in that regards. Also, Scorpio is in charge of things that are very taboo, right? So you're talking about astrology and tarot, very spiritual realms, very emotional and intense realms, things that you believe in, but you cannot touch. That's all water signs and water energy. So you're going to get that for the Scorpio season. So if you want more details on it, I do have all the transits that the sun will be hitting. And I won't be hitting this because I am doing horoscopes. That's a lot to do. But I will be discussing some of the big transits. Okay. So, but that is what we have. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Taxes, loans, debt. Oh, sexuality and sex. Also, Scorpio season will be representing transgender, just because it's about a transformation and changing from one to another. And it's also the element of sexuality. Now, Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. So it's more the act of sex, not pursuing sex. Just so you know. So, but you have all that, and that could be a very taboo subject, and that's why it's kind of private, because Scorpio is the ruler of, is in charge of that energy. So there's secrets to that. It's also in charge of things that are very taboo. So it's kind of secretive. It's like a secret tarot reader. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, that's what we have. And now I will start talking about Aries. Okay, Aries, let's get with what you have going on. And I'm going to bring the chart back up for you. And if you see, today is the 22nd. Why is my opacity so low? I love everything bright. Could be messing up my eyes. Today, as I'm filming this live, it is the 22nd. And if you see that the sun is squaring Pluto, and it's also squaring Mars. Okay. The sun in Libra at 29 degrees is like, hurry up, get all the beauty things in. There's intensity with aesthetics and beauty. There's also intensity with having harmony and peace. Maybe you're eating a lot, maybe you're relaxing. That Libra does love to deal with all the senses. So but relationships may be tense, especially now that they're intersecting with your career here and you have a closing with your career. Some power struggles could arise with your partnership regarding your career. Maybe a question in certain dynamics, like, is it worth it? It's also squaring at Mars and Cancer. These things could have been coming up already, but squaring this Mars and Cancer is dealing with some family matters. It might stir up some conflicts and challenging this career here while balancing this relationship. Okay. Yeah. So it's something versus the home and work ethic. There needs to be a balance here. But the highlight, the star of the show, is the relationship. Okay. Just so you know. Now, when the sun will enter Scorpio, and that's when the sun will enter your 8th house, then you are going to be focused on deep transformation. Everything that I discussed earlier in this video, shared resources, your taxes, your loans, maybe an inheritance of some sort. This is also dealing with intimacy. So maybe there's revelations with some money, intimacy, joint income, joint resources, things that are very taboo, but it's very intense and emotional. And you may be even getting some healing and some therapy through this. Okay. Now, also we have Mercury is going to later on. Mercury is also going to trine Neptune. This is when I will be doing a reading. But when Mercury, first of all, Mercury is going to, during this time, not Mercury, the sun and Mercury during this week. No, sorry. Mercury, I'm a little bit under weather, but I'm doing this, okay? Mercury later on this week. I keep thinking I'm doing November horoscopes. I'm doing just this week. But Mercury later on this week will be opposing Uranus. And when you have this opposition, things are going to come really fast in regards to something with money or things that you value. Just know you have to be flexible. But at the same time, Mercury is going at the same time. But later on this week, Mercury is going to trine Neptune in that 12th house. So this is very intuitive, very strong intuition. Whatever your gut is telling you, whatever you're feeling, you need to trust it. Also some closure or some healing and trusting your inner voice, spiritual insights. Yeah, and it's going to involve some kind of tricky water emotional aspect. Okay, so let me pull some cards for you. And we have the full, oops, let me pull this up. We have the full card for you, and this means there is a new journey. You're starting something new. Maybe it's something with that finances with Uranus, because this could represent Uranus, and Uranus does represent expect the unexpected. Also, there's a Mars element adding to this, and you are having something squaring your Mars, and Mars is all about pursuing and achieving and doing. Okay, so there's a new journey. You're going to have to be bold. You're going to have to be courageous. You're going to have to start something new and expect the unexpected on this new journey, whatever it is this week, while Sun is in Scorpio, a new journey. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Taurus, this is for you. Let's see what we have. Let me add I have to remember to always reset everything. Okay. Taurus, this is what we have for you now. The sun is in that 6th house of work, of everyday habits. It's urgent here. Okay. It's like you are trying to balance or have some harmony within your coworkers or within your friendships of coworkers. Now it is squaring this 9th house here of Pluto, and this is about your health and work routines. It may be challenged by your philosophical matters or maybe some legal matters here. You could be questioning the broader purpose or how your daily life fits into whatever you are working on. In a bigger picture. Now it is opposing something in that 3rd house. This could be your community, your neighborhood versus the world of traveling. Communication could be heated. Maybe it's like you're publishing and you're writing a book and you can't see eye to eye. Maybe this is also something particularly with your siblings or neighbors, because this is a smaller community here. Tread carefully with debates, as emotions could escalate quickly, especially with this power dynamic here that you have here. And then the key thing is your day-to-day work, your organization, your health, having harmony or balance within that. Okay. So focus on that. Now, also Taurus, the sun will be entering Scorpio in your 7th house. It's all about relationships and harmony and balance. It's continuing on to what you have here. It's just moving on in here, and it's being more deep, and there's transformation, there's change, there's a rebirth, or something's very intense added to the element, probably already that you have going on, but more maybe with a relationship with you and a spouse or a business partner, or maybe even something aesthetic. You could be having surgery too. That could be a thing there. Mercury is going to trine Neptune later on this week, and when Mercury trines Neptune, you have this in your 11th house of friends. So friends could inspire you, or offer you guidance. Great way to connect with people, to share your dreams for the future. Also, there's something science or astrology here, and it's using your intuition, and it's working really good within the relationship dynamic and bringing harmony and peace into your life. Now, Mercury also later on this week will be opposing Uranus, and when it's opposing Uranus, expect the unexpected with yourself, your who you truly are, right, and what you value. There's some unexpected things, maybe a surprise of some sort that's quite not seen eye to eye within your relationships, you versus your relationships. Okay, let me pull a card for you guys, and then I will pull an oracle card too. I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. So on my Taurus, this is the Hierophant. This represents Taurus, okay? So this makes me think there is a change definitely happening within yourself, your true self. Your life is a canvas, artist, manifestation, creative, accountability. Okay, so your life is a canvas. This card basically means, can you see that? I feel like the light is kind of, this card basically means you can create your life that you dream of. Okay, so you are having an element this week of hopes and dreams in your future, and you can create that, especially with that Neptune Pisces and Neptune and Pisces. So create and manifest whatever it is you want in your life regarding your hopes and dreams. Write it down, especially with that Mercury working with that. Okay, it's going to bring a transformation and a change. It may be something you may not like. However, you do have to be flexible, because you have that expected unexpected within yourself. Okay, but yeah, it's very positive, but there is a change, and if you don't like change, Taurus, because you guys don't like change, then you're going to be unhappy. However, know that it's going to work really good for yourself, especially if you really create the life that you want. All right, I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Geminis, let's see what we have for you now. Oh yeah, I have to change it to Gemini. I have to remember all the steps that I have to do. Okay, and let me take some tea. Actually, I should probably get a cough drop. Okay, so Geminis, the sun today, currently as I'm speaking, is at a critical degree, and it's in a sign Libra. There's a sense of urgency to get something done, especially when it comes maybe to a romantic partner or something with your children, or maybe your true expression, and having a balance or harmony, and really being gorgeous while doing it, like the aesthetics of something here, and being really creative with aesthetics. Now, at the same time, today it is squaring Pluto in Capricorn and Mars in Cancer in your 2nd house. This is usually dealing with some finances of some sort, like you want to have fun, but then there's some finances that's holding you back. The sun squaring at Pluto in 6th house. No, I'm sorry. The sun squaring at Pluto in the 8th house is about creativity and romance, and there could be a strain by issues related to finances, money that you owe, some debts, maybe some power dynamics are at play here. Be mindful of control issues in love and financial partners. Now, when it's squaring in that T square with Mars and Cancer, this is something that's probably from your past, or something where you feel safe and you value, and money and values come under pressure. There may be conflicts about how you earn or spend or share resources. This is what you have going on. They need to see eye to eye However, what you should be focusing on the T-pex of this T-square is the sun, and it's your true expression, or it's maybe something with your children, or it's maybe a female child, or it could also be just you and expressing yourself and having fun in a romance. Okay. Now the sun later on this week will be entering your sixth house. This is all about your health and work routines and you sacrificing yourself for others. And there's intensity with that. It could be a great time to assess and improve your wellness and your habits. Maybe your pets could be coming up with this. Okay. Now, Scorpio does represent surgery and transformation with that. So maybe you will be having surgery when the sun enters Scorpio. Now, also, and look, this also is already in here. Maybe this is already discussed. Now, it's going to trine Neptune. But before it trines Neptune, it's going to oppose a little bit close together Uranus. Okay. When it opposes Uranus, it's like something very flexible that's very secretive or ending or closing. It can't see eye to eye here. Big surprise, and you didn't expect it coming. And it could be in regards to a secret enemy, or it could be in regards to something that's ending or something you can't quite see that's very confusing. Okay. Usually this energy comes fast. And also this can mess up some technology of some sort. Okay. Makes me think of someone stealing your internet, like your Instagram account or something like that. Yeah, that is what we have here. And then when it is trining, Neptune, very positive here, right? Because trine is you don't even have to work. And now this is in your 10th house of career. So your career intuition is very heightened. Okay. Follow your gut when it comes to your professional moves and your decisions regarding your public image and how you are on stage, especially when it comes to your day-to-day habits. It's going to be able to organize that thought really well. Okay. Let me pull a card for you and then I'll read. I see I have a comment here. We have the Tower card, okay? And this makes me think of expect the unexpected with that Uranus in that 12th house for you guys, okay? And when it happens, you need to release and let go and let God, okay? Usually the Tower card, there is a thunder and people are falling, and you don't want to hold on tight. You are depending on a structure that is false. It is not a strong foundation. It's not a real foundation that God created for you. So you want to release it and let go and let God, okay? Because there's going to be a transformation in your life and it will be happening fast. Let me pull an oracle card for all my Geminis and then I will answer this comment. Oh, I see. All paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Use your intuition. It's going to be very strong with the sun entering Scorpio. Also, Mercury is already in the sign Scorpio. So when it comes to your work in that trine at the end of the month, it's going to work really, really good for you. Okay. So all paths are going to lead to home, and home usually means safety and comfort and what is familiar for you. Okay. And you do have that Mars in Cancer. So be aware of that. Maybe this foundation you're depending on, it's not shaky. I mean, it's shaky and it's not giving you the safety that you need. Okay. Yes. That is what I have for all my Geminis. Now let me see. I have a comment here. Let me pull up the comment and see what we have here. Hi, I'm Scorpio. Hello, Richard, who's a Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Mercury, Sagittarius rising. I'm not sure if all those planets are in the sign Scorpio or and you're a Sagittarius rising, but it is. If it is, wow, very intense. That means Scorpio season is very strong for you. A lot of things are very heightened. Secrets come out. Things are being revealed. Whatever is mystery, there's intensity. There's transformation for you every time it's Scorpio season, Richard. But here, you know what? And because you are commenting, and I like that, I'm going to pull a card just for Richard. We have the Eight of Cups, and this card always makes me think of transformation. It's usually an eclipse here, which is like something that's eclipsing out of your life. But whatever it is that you're dealing with during all this transits happening in Scorpio, I want you to understand that you need to walk away from what no longer serves you. Okay, especially when it's very emotional, it's very intense, and when anything regarding relationship. Also, use your intuition as your strongest. It's your strongest weapon. All right. All right. So let's get back to my readings. And I just finished Gemini. So now we are going to go into Cancers. Now, Cancers, we have, let me pull up the chart. I always forget. Let me show you the chart. Okay, so all my Cancers, what we have for you is that the sun is in your fourth house, and it's in an intense degree. It's at 29 degrees in the sign Libra. There is intensity, Cancer, for you to either beautify your home or have harmony at home, and you're like, no, let me hurry up, because anytime there's a 29, it's like, let me hurry up, let me beautify this or beautify my space, or make myself comfortable. Maybe you're like, I want to chill and enjoy all the senses today at home, and I haven't done it, and now there's an urgency to do it. So that could be a dynamic here. At the same time, you want to have harmony and balance within your home life, or with your past, or with your mom. Okay, that is what you have now. It is squaring these two planets here. It's squaring Pluto, which is in your seventh house, and Mars, which is in your 10th. Now, Pluto in the seventh house for my Cancers, it is squaring maybe some relationship things or beauty or aesthetics, and there's some power control. And it's like you want to make something beautiful, and it's like the powers are be, or maybe someone you're in a relationship is not letting you make it beautiful. Maybe someone who's really pessimistic or controlling, or an elder. So there's some challenge here, or it could just be challenge within relationships with something long term that you're thinking to go long term within your home. Now, also, it's opposing your first house, and this is about yourself and things that you're trying to achieve in Cancer. Hidden tensions are not hidden tensions, I'm sorry, personal ambitions. Our desires may lead to conflict within your family or your partner. You are being very assertive. However, that Mars in Cancer doesn't really address it head on. It kind of addresses it sideways, like a crab walk sideways. And it's very emotional. So be aware of that when you're trying to achieve things. But it can't see eye to eye with this transformation or this power that be in within your relationships in regards to you being at home. Okay, you've already been feeling that. That is going to end, because this is happening today. At the same, with the same note, the sun is going to enter Scorpio in that fifth house, and when the sun enters Scorpio in that fifth house, you're talking about creativity, romance, having fun. There's joy, there's self-expression. All that is going to have a spotlight on it, and it's going to be in time, a great time to enjoy any hobbies or any joy or any pleasures that you have in your life. When it is Scorpio season. Now, Mercury is going to oppose Uranus. And when it opposes Uranus during by the end of the week, there is expected unexpected. There's a surprise here in regards of friendship. Or maybe it's a surprise, and you can't see eye to eye in how you communicate. You communicate your joy or your true expression, or maybe something with your children. But the big surprise could be something dealing with hopes and dreams. Whatever it is something that you value, or could be money and finances, because these both are dealing with finances, and it can't see eye to eye. Now, later on at the end of the month, Mercury is going to trine Uranus, and Uranus, I mean, not Uranus, Neptune, and Neptune is in your ninth house. In your ninth house, you're talking about inspiration with traveling and travel and study, or broadening your horizons. This is also a religious kind of aspect and spiritual aspect. So maybe that is happening. Whatever it is, it's in the sun Pisces, and Pisces is very intuitive, and it's very big. It's very like expansive. Jupiter is the traditional ruler of Pisces. So these things could be, when you have it in the ninth house, is really dealing with spirituality and religion. And also it's dealing with your intuition and broadening your philosophy on things. Okay. This ideal time for learning and connecting to a higher knowledge, maybe even a higher knowledge to God. Okay. Very positive situation here. Now let me pull a card for you guys on my Cancers. I am a Cancer sun, so this is for me as well. Oh my gosh, we have a great card on my Cancer placements. Okay. This is the 10 of Cups. This is all about relationships, and there's vast and multiple options, because you're dealing with a rainbow too. Rainbow represents multiple options. Okay. Abundance and love in regards to relationships for you guys. And I see that with that Neptune. Neptune in Pisces is very lovely, and it's compassion. And maybe you are going to broaden your horizons in regards to relationships. Let me see in love. Okay. Let me see what the oracle card is. The Seas of Mantinka. It's about seeing your potential and bringing unconsciousness to the light. And now Neptune is all about the unconscious. And you see all this water here in this card. I hope you can see it. That's a lot of water. And that's what I was saying. It's very Jupiter is the sea of is the god of the sea. So a lot of emotions, and it's very expansive, and water is very intuitive. So I find that this is going to be a very spiritual aspect that is happening for you, and it's going to broaden and bring to light whatever you're dreaming about, whatever your intuition or your deep unconscious things are. All that's going to come to the light for the positive. Very, and you're a Cancer, so it's working really good with you too, because it's all trining things that are dealing with you too. Okay, let me see. Sextile square trining. Yeah, it's trining all your things. It's Neptune also trining at Mars and Cancer. Very positive for you. So use your intuition. And if you're a sun sign in Cancer, go ahead and use that. It's working to your ability. All right. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Intuition, 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 compassion, compassion, compassion. Okay. I'm very strong with this placement and this week. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, so now let's bring up to the stage my Leos. Welcome. We have today the sun in Libra is at 29 degrees. It's a very potent degree in the third house. So like having harmony and balance when it comes to communication, or bringing some beauty aesthetics when it comes to maybe a podcast or some sort, or your neighborhood or your community or your day-to-day travel. Now, Libra also represents a female and legal systems. So there's some urgency here. Now it's squaring Pluto in the sixth house, which is, this is something Trump is dealing with, but which, because he's a Leo rising, but which is a transformation when it comes to your health, your day-to-day habits, your work habits, or maybe even something with your coworkers. Okay, this is also the element of diminishing and clearing out and organizing and bringing like organization to your thought processes with a bigger structure or a corporation. And there's a transformation with that. Now there's a challenge here. Okay, it's challenging this third house of everything I discussed earlier: your partnership, a female, your community, your siblings, your day-to-day work. It really makes me think it could be day-to-day, right? Now it's up also, this is a T-square, so this Pluto in Capricorn is opposing this 12th house Mars in Cancer. And at Mars in Cancer, for all my Leos, is dealing more with hidden tensions or past issues that may resurface, and it's affecting your mental health, because this Pluto could represent mental health too, or maybe something's being sabotaged and there's a secret of conflicts or something with hidden enemies, especially something from your past with hidden enemies, or maybe a hidden enemy from home. All that could be happening for you, for all my Leos. Now, this is going to end, but you are probably already feeling this already. Okay. Let me give advice for you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You want to focus on being self-made and focus more on the abundance and the love that you have in regards to your tangible items. I know that seems so bizarre, but I just think with that third house in Libra, it's all about more focusing on beauty and earning money for beauty or whatever makes you comfortable. But that self-made energy is what you want to focus on. And this is the apex too. So focus on your community, your siblings, early education when it comes to the struggle here that you have to balance. Now, also, the sun will be entering that fourth house in the sign Scorpio. And when that happens, you're going to be focused more on home and family, and good time for introspection revolving any type of family issues, maybe therapy with your mom, therapy with a family member, therapy at home that could be happening. This is also very transformative. So there could be a transformation. There could be a rebirth of your mom happening. She could be transforming, or something with feminine energy. Okay. It's very intense and it's very emotional, but Scorpio is going to bring go through the dark to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So there is a positive ending at the end of this. Okay. So that is what you have now. You already have Mercury in this sign in that fourth house, and it's going to be opposing Uranus. And Uranus is sitting in that 10th house. And when it's opposing Uranus in that 10th house, you can expect the unexpected when it comes to your career or your public persona, or something that is on stage. Okay. You want to be flexible, release and let go and let God. Okay. But it can't see eye to eye here in regards to your home and your safety and maybe your legacy or your past. Okay. There is something there here. And then also too, then it's going to trine Neptune and Pisces in that 8th house. And when you have that, my Leos, then it's very intuitive insights regarding shared resources, deep emotional matters could come through. Trust your intuition. Intuition is going to be very strong with displacement. Could be dealing with some financial matters. Again, psychology, therapy could be happening, and very emotional entanglements. Very intense energy here. This also represents things that are very taboo here. You've been experiencing this. But this trine is going to bring something very positive. Okay. So let me pull a card for all my Leos and see what we have here. Oh, a lot of support with some friends here. I see that Jupiter is in our 11th house retrograding. So you want to go to female support, okay? They're going to be out there helping you. It could be like a bridal shower and you want to open up and be honest and have intense conversations. Or anytime you're hanging out with females, you can be a male hanging out with females. It makes sense, okay? Especially with that sun entering that 4th house. It's very feminine energy, and having intense conversations with that. Also, it says inner earth, okay? And it makes me think this is a card, the oracle card that I pulled. And inner earth is dealing with Mother Earth. So it could be something in regards to your mother. You'll survive this. New solutions, new beginning, okay? Something with the mom, something of a protector, a feminine protector who's very compassionate for you, who makes you feel safe. You need to lean on them for support because it will bring you new solutions, new beginnings. And remember, Scorpio is all about transformation, okay? I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Virgos, let me take a sip and we'll start your. Now, the sun is at 29 degrees. Oh, wait, let me change it. Okay, Virgos, the sun is at 29 degrees in that 2nd house. This is all about money and finances or what you deem very valuable. Maybe you value aesthetics and beauty or harmony or balance or something that's dealing with law that brings fairness to you. But there's an urgency here. This also could be dealing with a team because Libra does represent a team or socializing and having fun and really enjoying the senses like the food, the perfume. And there's an urgency here. Now, at the same time, it is having a T-square with Mars and Pluto. Pluto is in that 5th house of self-expression. When we have, what am I doing? Virgos. Did I do Libras already? No, I didn't do Libras. Sorry. When it has that T-square with Capricorn, you could be dealing in that 5th house. You could be dealing with money and your self-worth, and it could clash with your romantic or creative or your self-expression and you having fun and having joy. There may be a need to reassess how you value and align with your possessions because these are things that you deem valuable, and it's not working here with things that are very intense and very power or transformative energy. Now it's opposition to Mars in Cancer, and Mars in Cancer is in that 11th house. This is all about tensions with friends or groups could escalate, especially if there's a disagreement over shared goals or finances or things you deem valuable here, right? Because these two things are kind of dealing with money. Now, well, this one's really dealing with money and what you value. Now, Mars in Cancer in that 11th house is like revisiting some old friends, and that could be causing a struggle or things from the past that keep coming up. And you are trying to worry about your hopes and dreams in the future, especially with that 11th house situation. Okay. Now, Sun will enter Scorpio. When it enters Scorpio, it's going to enter that 3rd house. Mercury's already there, and it's going to shine light to your community, your communication, your learning something new, your siblings. Maybe you're writing a book and you're starting to write a book. There could be some networking and socializing. It's huge on communication here and studying something new. But whatever it is, it's going to deal with Scorpio themes, which is very intense, very like non-surface and investigative. Okay, that could be happening. Now, Mercury is going to oppose Uranus in that 9th house. When it's opposing Uranus, you can expect the unexpected. There is something that's going to move very fast in regards to travel, things that are beyond your world, higher philosophy, higher learning. This is like something you begin to learn versus higher learning. It can't see eye to eye, okay? Be aware of that, be flexible. Now, Mercury is also going to trine Neptune and Pisces in regards to relationships at 7th house. And remember, Neptune's retrograding, so this is something you've already done or you need to reflect. And it's idealistic thinking about partnerships, and it will flow easily for you, okay? And really understanding your partner and having heart-to-heart conversations and finding creative solutions in regards to your relationships or your aesthetics or your partnerships. That is what we have for you, Virgos. Let me pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a tarot card and a Virgo card, an oracle card. The tarot card is the Four of Wands. It's all about marriage and celebrations, okay? Celebrating maybe a culmination of graduating. And I wonder, is that what we have, that Uranus, expected unexpected, in that ninth house? Let's see. It says, we the Arthurs, and this is about deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Deep love. Okay, there's something happening here. Deep love. Let me see. Your Mercury is in that third house, and we know that is deepness. Okay, it gets no deeper here, but it's something with I'm saying there's something here with a mom figure in regards to the stability or celebration or this graduation. Maybe you will feel supported with your home. You do have that Mars in Cancer in that 11th house. Maybe something in the future is going to give you some deep love. I'm going to pull another card for clarification. Okay. What do we have? The Empress. Yeah, it's some female energy in regards to being comfortable at home and what you value. Maybe you value your mom and your relationship with your mom, or whoever makes you feel safe. It doesn't necessarily have to be your mom, but it makes you feel comfortable. It makes you, it actually makes you feel like you're loving yourself in regards to something that's very deep, intense in regards to your mom. Okay. This is what you're going to expect. There is foundation, there is security, there is, foundation, security. What is else I'm thinking of for stability in regards to a mother figure, and it makes you feel like you are loved, and it produces self-love. Okay, that is what we have for you guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Libras. I actually need to get some water. Let me actually play you a commercial. We are halfway in the reading. Let me play this commercial and bring up our sponsor so I can get some water. Hello there, my beautiful souls. I am Danyell Carmelita, your favorite tarot reader and astrologer. Are you ready to take your spiritual journey to the next level? Introducing Danyell's Astro Tarot Elite Club, your exclusive getaway to daily insights, cosmic guidance, and so much more for just $4.99 a month. As a member, you'll receive daily readings designed to align your day with the universe's energy. Start each day with clarity and confidence. Do you need a personal reading, or do you want to have your astrology chart read fully? With being a member, you also can enjoy exclusive discounts on all my offerings just for our elite members only, all for just $4.99 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee. Join Danyell's Astro Tarot Elite Club today and elevate your spiritual path. Okay, now Libras, let's get started with you. Let me bring your chart up. Okay, Libras, welcome. This is all about you, right? Libra season is about to end, and it's going to be Scorpio season. Anyway, but happy solar return. Happy birthday, belated birthday to all of you guys. Now we have this Libra, and it wants to hurry up, and there's some intense closure in regards to yourself and your aesthetics, or some harmony and some inner peace, or maybe something dealing with law, or something dealing with female energy, or something dealing with a team or a partnership. Okay. There's an intense closure here. And at the same time, it is T-squaring Mars in Cancer, and it's also T-squaring Pluto in Capricorn. Now, this is something dealing with home and safety. There is a challenge with yourself and home and safety, or your past, or your legacy. Makes me think of something in the past, because this would both represent past in regards to work. Okay, this is you on a public stage. These two things can't see to eye to eye. Your home versus your work, or you on stage, your public persona. Okay. Now Mars is pre-shadow retrograding, so it's not acting its best in here in that 10th house in regards to your public stage and work. And then too, there's probably some emotions happening. This is as I'm filming this today. Okay, Libras, just know with this T-square, identity and personal needs may be at odds with family issues or home issues. There's tension between asserting your independence and handling family dynamics, and your past and your safety. Now, in regards to this T-square and career ambitions could clash with personal desires or family expectations. Be mindful of how much energy you invest in your work versus your home life. Okay. It needs to have imbalance, and also it needs to be focused more on you and yourself, okay, and a harmony for yourself. Now the sun later on this week will be entering the second house, and during Scorpio season it's all about what you value in your finances, your self-worth. All that will take the spotlight, okay. It's a time to reassess your values and how you earn money, what you value, what resource can you really rely on for security. And it looks like here, because we're dealing with Scorpio energy, is going to be something of shared resources of some sort. Yeah, because Scorpio represents, or maybe a transformation in regards to that. Now, Mercury later on this week is going to oppose Uranus. And when it opposes Uranus, you're talking about expect the unexpected in regards to finances or shared resources or something that's very taboo, or there's a rebirth or a closure here, a rebirth or a transformation here. This also could be something you value far as healing and therapy, or very something that's very taboo. So that happens. But also later on this week, Mercury in Scorpio is going to trine Neptune in that sixth house. And when it trines Neptune in the sixth house, you're talking about your work, your health, your day-to-day routines, may benefit from some spiritual creative insight. Trust your intuition when it comes to your daily habits, when it comes to sacrificing yourself and giving yourself to others. And you're improving your well-being. This is dealing with mental health added on to spirituality. You're being very serious in regards to that, okay? Now let me pull a card. That Saturn makes it very serious. Let me pull a card for all my Libra placements, and we have the Knight of Cups. Ooh, very romance, and this is romance. This is a partner. This is love. This is also someone who's very anxious and very excited about tapping into their intuition and their spirituality. Okay. Now let me pull an oracle card. It says the Brothers is about Horus energy. It's about protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. When it comes to this romance, you can probably trust this person if this is a romance reading. If it's not, and it's just like, well, no, I'm already married, well, you can still trust your spouse. But you're single, you're not interested in relationships, then this is about trusting yourself, trusting in relationship with yourself, being loyal to yourself, because we are talking about Libra placements and a relationship of yourself, and you could be valuing that. But during Scorpio season, it gets a little negative far as like, I don't trust anything, and you want to be loyal to yourself, or loyal to this love life, or loyal to the spirituality element, because you can always trust your intuition. Okay. That is what I have for you guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Scorpios, let's bring up your horoscopes, and we have that the sun is got some extra work happening. It's at a 10th degree at 29 degrees in this 12th house of closure and ending. So something is really closing here and ending for you, and it's bringing a spotlight into that 12th house of subconscious fears or things that are hidden or issues that could clash. Now, it's especially going to clash with something dealing with communication, or something dealing with a neighbor, a very taboo neighbor, a secretive neighbor into a mysterious sibling or neighbor. And this is also dealing with your day-to-day. Your neighborhood could be changing. Your community could be changing. A neighbor could be very aggressive with power, or really controlling here. And it looks like there's going to be an ending here, and it's causing some problems. Now, it's also opposing its ninth house, and Mars and Cancer is in that ninth house. And when we have Mars and Cancer in that ninth house, conflicts over beliefs, travel, education could arise. You may be feeling pushed to defend your worldview and challenging others' ideas. This is also dealing with religion and religion from the past, feeling safe with something that maybe you traveled to a place in the past and you're revisiting that, and it's causing some kind of conflict. Okay. Now, the sun will be entering Scorpio, and which is dealing with you, Scorpio rising, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon. And when it enters that first house, it's a new season begins for you. It's all about focusing on your personal power, your identity, how you express yourself to the world. It's a great time for self-reflection and transformation. You may be having a surgery of some sort that could be happening. Maybe this surgery is giving you rebirth or power, but it could be a sense of having power of the self. That could be happening too. Okay. Now, when this Mercury is in this in Scorpio already, and it's opposing Uranus. And Uranus is expected unexpected in regards to relationships and yourself. There could be some surprises. Maybe someone wants their freedom in regards to yourself, and it's very unexpected. You can't see eye to eye. That could be happening. And then also Mercury will be trining Neptune in that 5th house. This is a lot of love, self-love. Hold on. Self-love, self-expression, being creative, major creativity here. Okay. Romance will be flowing easy. Use this time to dive into deep artistic projects, express your emotions with your partner. Yeah, that is what we have. Let me pull a card for you guys. All my Scorpios. I am a Scorpio moon. So, we have Leo energy, and this is all about being compassionate and having strength. So, I thinking that 5th house is very important to you when you have that trine. So, there is going to be strength. There's going to be inner compassion and inner strength happening for you. Okay. That's great in regards to yourself. Now we have baby steps, though. Okay. So, you need to, okay, here's the card. Here's the baby steps. Let me see. Can you see that card here? If you see, I feel like you can't really see it, but there's stairs here. They're moving into this beautiful aura, beautiful aesthetic looking place, and there's stars all around it. But you want to take the action, but you want to take very small steps in doing it. Okay. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Trust your intuition in regards to that Neptune and Pisces, in regarding yourself and any type of transformation. Okay. There is action here. At the same time, take your time and trust your intuition. Okay. Especially you Scorpios, especially while Scorpio, Mercury is in that 1st house in Scorpio. Trust your intuition. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, Sagittarius, this is me. I am a Sagittarius rising, I'm a Scorpio moon, and I'm a Cancer sun. So there you go. Now let's get into our Sagittarius. Now the sun is got an urgent degree in that 11th house. It's talking about some friendships. Okay. Makes me laugh because I've been dealing with friendships with this Libra. Yes. Anyway, okay. Yeah, but all my Sagittarius placements, this is all about friends, 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 friends. Okay. Groups, networks, and you're really having fun. You've really been socializing with friends. At the same time, this could be dealing with relationships in regards to your hopes and future and your dreams. This also is a very scientific energy, this placement. So maybe bringing aesthetics into something that's very scientific, like astrology or science or space, or technology of some sort, something that's dealing with the future. Now, it is not only is it in that urgency degree, but it's squaring your resources or what you value. There's a transformation here, and maybe there's a power struggle with an older figure or someone who's very negative. And it's a transformation here in things that you value. It's opposing again another power element. This 8th house, Mars in that 8th house, is dealing with power dynamics, and it's like there's a change here, a rebirth happening here for you, all my Sagittarius. The T square with the Mars in Cancer could be something dealing with shared resources, your debts. This all can cause a conflict. Okay. This time is to handle your financial entanglements and be careful when it comes to your shared resources. All these things are bringing a challenge to you, and you're just out here trying to have fun with your friends. Okay, but it's bringing a rebirth. It's something from your past that could be happening because you're dealing with that Cancer, or something dealing with emotions high here in regards to the share income or what you feel safe in, because Cancer does represent safety, past. Yes. Okay. Now, Sun will be entering Scorpio. It's going to be entering that 12th house, and it's going to highlight things of dealing with your subconscious and spirituality, introspection and reflection, focusing on releasing some past baggage and preparing for a new cycle. Also, there's a transformation and an ending of something when you have that Scorpio in that 12th house, ending and closing and rebirthing when it becomes Sagittarius season. That is what's going to happen. Now, Mercury's already in this house, so you're already in that spiritual element. You're already feeling highly intuitive, right? Now, Mercury is going to oppose Uranus towards the end of this week, so expect the unexpected with things that are very hidden. Expect the unexpected with your daily habits, your daily work, things that you value, your day-to-day a habit, okay, or maybe it's a coworker of some sort, and there's some unexpected surprises, and it can't see eye to eye with you communicating, and you're trying to communicate a very deep conversation, and it can't see eye to eye. Now, Mercury later on this week will be trining Neptune, and Neptune's in that fourth house. Very positive energy, right? Family discussions could bring healing and insights. Trust your intuition when dealing with your home matters, or dealing with things from the past, or dealing with your mom. Okay. Now, let me pull a card for you, Sagittarius. And we have the Two of Cups. Great relationships energy here. You are having fun with your friends. You are having fun with people you are in line with, and you guys have the same morals and values, and you're getting along when it comes to friendships. Okay, and that is what's going to happen for this week. You want to wait though. It's not the time. There is things being unwoven. So whatever it is, you have an urgency to push because it is at 29 degrees in regards to relationship. Take a pause, relax. Okay, things are going to unravel, but it's just not the time. It makes me think of that because the Two of Cups makes me think of partnerships and relationships, and that makes me think of that Libra energy, and something needs to close out in regards to your future and your hopes and dreams. But now is not the time. Things will come to the light. Okay, just wait. Be patient with everything. God has His perfect timing. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Capricorns. Let's do your reading. Now, we have the sun in the 10th house. And when it's in the 10th house, you're talking about focusing on your career and your work. Capricorns, this is something you're already doing, okay? This is also a closing out, and there's an intensity to close something out and be very urgent in regards to your public persona and how you come across to everyone, okay? It's very serious energy because you guys are serious people. Now, it's squaring something that's rebirthing or changing or a transformation of some sort. This is a very power T square element, and there is power here and something with transformation. Okay. Your social goals, your friendship goals, I'm sorry, not your social goals, your career matters could clash with your personal identity and your sense of control. Power struggles at work may involve something that's very personal to you. At the same time, with that 7th house, is relationships. It's like you are trying to focus on your career, and yourself is changing in regards to, it can't see eye to eye in regards to this partnership. Okay. Tensions with relationships could affect your work, maybe your work life. Be cautious of conflicts with a partner or business ally. Also something dealing with law here too, and having harmony and balance with this. And it's not seeing eye to eye, and it's causing this major challenge. You're already feeling that is today. Now, the sun will be entering Scorpio, will be entering 11th house. You're going to be focused on intensity and being very intense about your hopes and dreams in your future. You can be very intense about astrology. You can be very intense about a social network, joining a club, a friendship, or a group of some sort. Okay. Focus on shifts in friendships, long-term goals. This is a great time for networking, collaborating with like-minded individuals. Now, Mercury is going to be opposing Uranus, and Uranus is all about expect the unexpected in regards to your self-expression, having fun and having joy. Something's not going to work here, and it's a big surprise, or something dealing with the future, and it can happen really fast. Okay, that's fine. Mercury moves fast, so we're moving on. Mercury later on this week will also trine Uranus in that 3rd house. You're talking about communication and intuition working at its best. Okay, intuitive guides and your communication. Trust your instincts, trust your intuition when sharing ideas, negotiating contracts, especially if it's dealing with someone in your community, your neighborhood, your day-to-day travel. It's going to be very intuitive, very spiritual, very emotional in a great way. Okay. Let me pull a card on my Capricorns. Why is my mouse doing what it wants to do? I'm going to pull a card for all my Capricorns. We have this 7 of Swords. There's some deception here or some sneakiness. It makes me think something with the opposition that is happening for you. Be aware of that. Someone is stealing, someone is sneaky. Maybe it's you. Okay. You could be deceptive and sneaky. While it's doing that, the oracle card I have in conjunct to this, okay, sneakiness and deceptiveness you have going on. And Scorpio does represent things that are very mysterious and secrets. Okay, we have the Well and Oracle and Orca. not well and orca card, and it's talking about your elders. Okay, share your song, frequent sounds, diving deep. So you want to dig really deep, and you want to look at your ancestry, or you want to talk to someone who is older than you, Capricorns. Yeah, you are already kind of like an old energy, but someone who is your elder, who's experienced, and you want to get really deep and discuss things with them, especially something that is sneaky. Now, or maybe there's an elder who is being sneaky or deceptive, or maybe you are being deceptive to an elder. Okay, let me see what is the advice for that. Okay, so you got to stop being pessimistic. Whatever the situation is that I just explained, you're looking at what you don't have, and you're not looking at what you do have. Also, there could be a grief happening here. Scorpio does represent rebirth of some sort, and there could be a rebirth or a transformation dealing with a friendship, and it could be an older male friendship that is happening here, or with an elder. Okay, yeah, because this card does represent grief, but it's okay because Scorpio season is all about rebirth and transformation. So what dies also grows, and something will come out of it. All right. Yes. That is what I have for my Capricorns. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Aquarius. I'm double fisting tea and water. I should have had everyone. If you are here liking this, I want you to do this first. Yes, Aquarius, please like and thumbs up this video. That was your time. Now we are going to bring up your chart. And when I bring up your chart, Aquarius, we have the sun in Libra. It's about to be Scorpio season soon, but there's an urgency as of today that is squaring with Pluto and squaring Mars, and it's T-square. So there is an urgency, first of all, to close off some theories or something dealing with religion and harmony, maybe even dealing with law and fairness with law. Okay, broadening your horizons, or maybe something that you're trying to publish with a female or a team of some sort, maybe even traveling. Okay, you have this urgency, like we got to get out, we got to travel, we got to see the world. Now, at the same time, there is some tension here, or a challenge here, with things that are very secretive and it's very transformative. This could be an unconscious thing, or something, a hidden enemy of some sort, and it's being very restrictive. It's causing some conflict in regards to everything I just said about traveling and expanding your horizons, law, and all that stuff, right? This is a very power energy. All of this is power control. All of these planets, you're talking about the masculine energy at its biggest, at its finest. Now, when you have this Mars in Cancer and you have it in your sixth house, then it's T-squaring. There's tension at work or health. Could be an issue here. Pay attention to the stress and how it impacts your daily routines. Now, Mars in that sixth house is also dealing with mental health. You have emotions here as of today. Something from the past here, something that makes you feel safe. Very emotional energy, and always looking in the past in regards to work. But it's causing tension here. Be aware of that. I'm going to pull a card on what you can do for that, Aquarius. There's some heartbreak here, and it's something from the past. Normally, my card that I have with the Three of Swords is a Sankofa, and it represents your past. And there's something from your past. All my who am I talking to? Aquarius, that's giving you heartbreak. Okay, so be aware of that, because sometimes you need to learn from your past so you won't repeat it in your future. That is what Sankofa represents. Now, the sun will be moving into Scorpio. When it moves into Scorpio, there is a change, and you probably feel much stronger, and you're very intense and fixated on your career and your public persona. Okay, when the sun enters that 10th house, you're talking about career, public life. It takes center stage. It's going to highlight your ambition, your leadership, and you're going to take bold steps into your professional life. At the same time, Mercury's already there, so you're already thinking and communicating in that light, and it is opposing Uranus. And when it's opposing Uranus, expect the unexpected in your public life and things that you are trying to say in regards to your home and where you feel safe. There's some type of surprise that could be happening here, and it can't see eye to eye. At the same time, later on this week, Mercury will be trining Neptune and Pisces, which is very positive. You're talking about your money and things that you value in regards to your career. So financial intuition is strong. Follow your instincts when it comes to money, what you deem valuable. Maybe it's something that you value in regards to your career to help your public life. It's going to work really well for you. Avoid any over idealistic decisions. Also, things that are very compassionate is going to work. Anything dealing with spirituality, anything dealing with your emotions is going to work really good with your career. Okay, let me pull a card for you guys, even though I already pulled one for you guys. But what we have for Scorpio season, we have the Six of Cups. Usually, Six of Cups is about looking at your past. There's something from your past. A lot of this is dealing with past for a lot of people. Something in your past in regards to your relationships. Okay. Actually, let me see. Hold up, wait a minute. I don't know how to do two things. Okay. I don't know how to do two things at once. I'm trying to see because I had something like a quote that was really good with this, but anyway, but it's something that's I'm trying to see if I could look it up in my notes with the Six of Cups. Anyway, but it's something from your past, right? Something that's very nostalgia, something that is dealing with some emotional healing that is going to happen to you, some emotional support. It's very innocent, it's very joy-like, it's very generous, it's very kind. That is what you have for that card. I can't find the quote, but anyway, but in regards to, let me see, is it your friendships? I mean, it could be Venus and Sagittarius is in that 11th house, but there's going to be joy for you, okay? And it's something very nostalgia. And Cancer energy is in the 6th house. It could be something dealing with work. Now we have the activated Earth, power places, trust where you are led, okay? In regards to your career, in regards to Scorpio season, trust where you are led. Something's going to be very comfortable for you, and you're going to be okay with it. Okay, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to feel safe. All right, that is what I have for you. I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, Pisces, the best for last, of course. Let's see what we have for you now. Mercury is going to be 29 degrees and it's going to be squaring Pluto, and it's going to be in that 8th house of power and control and things that are very taboo and secretive. There's an intensity here to maybe hurry up and have some healing and some harmony today, because that's what we're feeling with 29. It's 29 degrees today. This is 22nd. Later on, it will be changing. Yeah, but there is some harmony here and some balance in here. Now we enter Scorpio season today. It's transforming. It is challenging some transformation in regards to your friendship, a network, or your hopes and dreams. Some type of power dynamic that's very limiting and negative, okay, or very serious energy. And it's also challenging Mars and Cancer in that 5th house of your self-expression and you having fun and joy. The seriousness and the control over you and your future and your hopes and dreams, going against an opposition and can't see eye to eye with your hopes and dreams, or maybe your children, or something dealing with your romance. Okay. And there's power play happening here. At the same time, when the sun enters Scorpio in that 9th house, you're talking about really being focused on highlighting, expanding your horizons, higher learning, travel, spiritual pursuits, exploring some new ideas, new philosophy, maybe taking a higher learning educational opportunity, or connecting to deeper beliefs. Okay. Scorpio is intense traveling. Mercury's already there. It's already got the party started, right? And Mercury is going to be opposing later on this week Uranus in that 3rd house. So the bigger picture versus the smaller picture, and there's going to be some unexpected surprises. This is a house of publishing, YouTubing, and being out in the world. And this is a house of your day-to-day travel, your community, your neighbors, your siblings, and learning something new, the beginning stages of learning something new. This is higher learning. This is like elementary level, okay? Can't see eye to eye, and you can expect some surprises, or something that's going to move really fast, or something that's dealing with the people and the rights or humanitarian issues. Can't work eye to eye. However, Mercury is going to trine later on this week with yourself, right? Neptune, Pisces, you are very intuitive, very spiritual. And when Mercury is trining Neptune, that is retrograding in the sign Pisces, your intuition and communication skills are going to be heightened. Trust all of your instincts, trust all your intuition. You're talking about compassion, you're talking about creativity, you're talking about giving rebirth and having power over your creativity, or having power with your compassion, or having power with things that are non-explainable, and it's an illusion. However, you can make it come to light and make sense. Okay, it's like bringing clarity and power to the things that are unknown, or things that are seem deceptive or illusion, but it's going to be positive. This is major intuitive energy. This is major compassionate energy. This is major energy of like being selfless and helping others. Oneness energy, love. Okay. A lot of emotions are dealing with this in a positive way. Okay. Closing of some sort and being very serious because you have that Saturn in there already. Being serious about yourself and who you are, and also at the same time being compassionate and loving and using your intuition. Okay, let me pull a card for all my Pisces, because you care about that more than anything. The intuitive part. Oh, we have the King of Cups. This is someone who's very in tap with their emotions. There's high emotions here, emotionally intelligent. There's a lot of compassion, a lot of love, and you're the leader of it. People go to you for advice. For what does your intuition say? What is the spirituality aspect of it? Okay, and you are the king. You are sitting at the throne with this placement. You also have the star keeper. Okay, cosmic ancestors. See the light by staying grounded. Okay, so when you are using all of this energy here, you want to stay grounded. Okay, you use the stars of astrology. You use your intuition. You use the aspects that are happening, the vibe in the sky, to help your intuition. At the same time, practice what your ancestors preach, and you want to stay grounded. Okay, be logical and practical. Do not go out into space and go into the unknown, because people get a little confused. They get lost in the sauce. So you got to say something that's very practical to them. Okay, in communication, just know that, and it will all work out for you. Or you just have to be grounded yourself too. That doesn't hurt anyone. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed all of the horoscopes of the reading. Tomorrow I am not feeling good. I don't know, I've been faking it. I'm not feeling my best, but tomorrow I will be doing a reading on, not a reading. I'm going to do the astrology of the month for November and predictions I have for November. So check out that video. That will be up tomorrow. I will do it no matter how sick I am. If you won't see me and there's just a bubble, you will hear me. Hopefully I won't lose my voice. Anyway, but that is what we have. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.